Well, I said it before. I think I always try to learn from my elders and seek wisdom. And you think about the last 3 decades of Ohio State football. You know, those were the guys who ran the program, and not too many people can say that they did. And no one else knows what it's like. So for me to be around those guys, although football's a lot different now maybe than it was back then, it is. The players, everything that's going on across college football, but there's so many things that aren't different. And in the end, those are typically the things that last. And you can always pick up on those things, especially with such great coaches. And I picked up on a lot of things tonight, which was great. And there's also just a brotherhood, and then also celebrating Ohio football. I think for all the coaches here to talk about Ohio football, how important it is, the pride we have, and Ohio State's at the forefront of that.
Urban said that your relationship now is more of a friendship almost. He calls and asks about needing the kids, things like that.
Yep.
Did you talk to him at all right after Michigan last year? Was he somebody that you sought out to discuss that, commiserate about that?
We talk all the time, for sure, and you know, we discuss all types of things. Talk after wins, talk after losses, and because there's so much to you know, process after a win, after a loss, certainly. And, you know, in the bigger games, the more we talk.
Brian, anything you picked up tonight or got a kick out of tonight?
Well, it was great
as you see the generations unfold there.
Well, it's fun. I've always loved listening to Coach Coop talk. You ask him about what's your favorite drill, and he went off on this 20-minute conversation about, I'm not even sure where he went. It was great catching the football and interceptions that we had last year. That was great. I love how Coach Tressel just is so well-spoken and just very well thought out how he handles himself on stage. But his messaging is always so clear. And you know, he's really been great to me, and so I thank him. A lot of great lessons that I've learned, not just on stage tonight, but also on the Buckeye Cruise for Cancer earlier tonight in my office. And then it goes without saying, you know, with Coach Meyer and everything he's done for me, and just, I mean, I've learned so much because so much of what we do here is still his philosophies and what he's done. And so there's just a lot of influence here, and so great to get all those guys up on stage tonight.
Is there a bond that you have with those guys that maybe there's something only you guys can understand because you're Ohio State football coaches?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. No one really knows what that's like. You know, the relief after a win and the agony after a loss, and what it means to so many people in the state of Ohio to win football games at Ohio State, and what comes with that. But what great men, and you know, proud to be up there with them.
I know the coach told me once that like you don't even remember sometimes the wins, like the losses.
That's a fact.
Kill you so much.
Yeah, it takes a chunk out of you because you know how many people are counting on you, and so that's why it's great to be around folks that have been through that.